What's going on? A new week, a new set of things that have happened in my life. I have been working on that commission for my friend. It is finally finished. It is currently getting clear coated, so I don't have to worry about it anymore, and it will be finished, and all I have to do is get it to him. I have also fell into another commission to do for another friend for his wedding. I'm excited about that one. The problem is his wedding isn't till July, so I probably won't show any of the progress of that until then. I will probably make videos for it, but put them dated for the future in a few months. So I'm itching to get back to issue 8. The problem with that is I don't like to stick my toe in the water over here, stick my toe in the water over here to try and feel out which water feels the best and is the warmest, is going to be the most comfortable. What I like to do is cannonball into any lake that I possibly could be working in for a while. That is why I will be concentrating on finishing up those 6 pages of the short story. If you watched the last video, you see me actually setting up the beast, and it is a dream. Honestly, it takes a minute and a half to scan in each page of those 6 stories, another minute to print off onto a legal sheet of paper. I haven't tried Bristol yet, but this printer can handle it no problem whatsoever. I'm excited because it's an Epson printer. The one I was printing on was an HP. I hated that scanner bed. It was junk. That's why I got the Epson scanner. But that printer has been serving me well for the last couple years. But I'm excited to have this Epson printer because the quality is so much better. Not only the printing, but the scanning. The one thing I have ran into is problems with, so I would have to take each Bristol sheet and stitch it together, each third piece. Well, when you're scanning in a third of the page at a time of 11 by 17, you can get a clear and concise picture of each section and adjust brightness and volume and colors like that. When you're scanning in the whole page, it's a little bit harder. You have to zoom in, but if that's the worst of my worries, I have no worries whatsoever. Like I said, it's running like a dream. I'm excited to get working on issue 8 just so I can scan the pages in and see how much quicker it is compared to taking an entire day to scan in all the inks and everything else. If you were paying attention to the Anthology project, I was, and I think I'm going to carry this over too. I was doing different stages with different colored pencils. I think I'm going to be starting with the non-photo blue pencil. From there, I'm going to do roughs with that, or first pass of pencils, and then from there I'm going to go on to red pencils to tighten up lines and everything, make sure I know where I want my shadows and whatnot, and then I will ink. So then when the page is fully inked, you can see all the things that I changed, if there are things that I changed. So let me get over here just a little bit so I can throw up another section of me working on my friend's commission. I think I'm going to do this for the next couple videos. I've got a couple videos stashed away from making the whole project. I think at some point I still have to clear it to make sure it's alright to show the whole painting, but I don't think he's going to have much of a problem with that. So I'm going to have just a whole painting time-lapse set to music. I think it turned out really awesome. It took me a few days to do, not the actual making of the video, but the commission itself took about 3 days to do. So this is all of that condensed to about 7 minutes, which looks pretty awesome, and you can see the progress I make a lot quicker than you would have just in the sections that I did. So I'm excited about that. So before I get back to issue 8, I do have all of issue 8 thumbnailed. So it's on the hopper, ready to go. I want to get the 6-page story completely done. Me and Jan have been talking. We did a hangout this last weekend, talking about the progress of our pages. I think we're both pretty close to being done. He's going to do some cleanup work and whatnot, so I have the edge, because all I have to do is do grayscale and then scan them in and send them to Mike, who I haven't been talking about lately. Mike hasn't been doing a lot of videos on YouTube because he has been sticking primarily to Instagram while he's been doing his Anthology project, but he's been doing a lot of good progress. I will throw up a link to one of his latest YouTube videos. Also, Marshall Couture is doing his thing. I'm excited to see his pages. He just started inking the other day, so a lot of progress has gone down for him as well. And that's where we stand right now. I have been sketching in my sketchbook every day since 2017 has started, and I am already seeing all the signs of progress that I've been excited to see, not only from working in the sketchbook itself, but the progress being shown because I'm recording it and putting these videos on Patreon. So in the next couple days, I will put up January sketchbook video live on this channel. Once that happens, February's video will be live on my Patreon. So if you get a kick out of January's sketchbook, go check out Patreon, throw a buck my way, and then you can have access to that video a month earlier before everybody else does. And you can see just how much I've progressed this last month itself. I'm super proud of all the progress I have been making. If you are checking out the sketchbooks, you'll also see concepts and things that are going to be in stories down the road. Also things that I'll probably be using in my current series, I Never Forgot. So I definitely highly suggest checking out those sketchbook videos once January's go live. Check me out on Patreon and check out that February video. Another cool thing happened is issue 7 showed up. Proofs are here. I'm going through them right now, double checking what needs to be fixed, if anything, so I can get them off to the printer. By the time you're watching this video, I've probably already cleared the order and they're on their way, so hopefully. What else has been going on? So yeah, before I get into issue 8 again, I'm going to work on this commission for a friend. Make sure he's cool with sketches. If he gets back to me before I have anything else going on, I will go ahead and work on that, get that off my plate. Once that's off my plate, issue 8 full bore. I'm so excited about issue 8, not only from the standpoint of the next part of the story, but now having 7's proofs in my hand and seeing the last bit of the story. I know where it's going, I know how it's going to look, and I'm just so excited about it. We are past the halfway point for the story, and it's only picking up steam now. A lot of progress is happening, a lot of things in the mix. 2017's already been very great to me, and I hope it's doing very well for you. Until next time, a few days or so, I will check in with you again with an update and that sketchbook video in a few days. So keep an eye out for that, and love you guys, and I'll check in with you later.